Hi and welcome to our Facebook Live this evening. Thank you so much for joining me for our live crafting session this evening. Apologies, we're a little bit late, had a few technical plumbing issues. We're trying to replace some taps in the bathroom and inevitably we have a leak that we can't resolve. And yes, so we had a little bit extra water than we needed. So thank you for joining me now. Anyway, we are here and we are live. Good evening and welcome to you. My name's Jenny McCormack and I'm the independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and I'm based in the market town of Brackley, which is in Northamptonshire in the UK. My lighting looks slightly strange, but I'm hoping it will be sufficient. Whether I've moved something around, I don't know. Quite possibly. So this evening we are focusing on more celebration items because we literally have 2 days left of celebration today and tomorrow. And I realised that I haven't covered this particular set called Tree Lot Dies, which is a set of dies that coordinates with a stamp set from the annual catalogue. So I thought I better use it before it was too late. Actually, it's not the annual catalogue, it's in the July to December catalogue on page 39. So let me show you the stamp set it coordinates with. So this is the set here, obviously designed as a Christmas set, and it's called Trees for Sale because it has this little trees for sale here. It features 3 different trees with some highlighting that you can stamp a lighter tree and then a darker detail. It's got some dots that you can stamp as well on top as lights. There are these lights here that you could string between 2 trees. There's a pole that you can stamp. There's a cute little dog. Hi Brenda. And there's a little stand for the tree. And then these little paw prints going off into the distance, which are very cute. And then you've got 3 sentiments: so very merry, Christmas greetings, and you light up the season. And there's some little snowflakes or little stars here. So this stamp set is available to purchase, but you can get this set of dies for free with an order over £90 between now and the end of tomorrow. And there are, let me see, 24 dies altogether, and you can find them on pages 12 and 13 of our celebration catalogue. So it lists the dies that are here, and there are some samples, so it cuts out all of those different trees. It also cuts out detail for the trees and this cute little caravan. Hopefully you can see that there. And it cuts out the components for the caravan, so we're going to have a play with that. Now, I'm not making a Christmas scene today, not in August. I might do in September, but not in August. I'm just going to make a caravan and a scene behind it, something nice and simple. So you have all these components for the caravan, so obviously you can cut them out in different colours. So if you have friends who do a lot of caravanning, this would be perfect to create a card for them. And there's some other little samples here just of the trees, and then it even cuts out that little dog and the line of fairy lights or baubles, whichever you want them to be. So let me show you the dies. So they're all here. Obviously I'm not going to use all of them this time round, but we have all of the trees here and the outlines. We've got 3 sets of tree bases. We've got the dog, the sign and some stars. We have the pole and the fairy lights. And then we have a whole series of, smaller stands for the trees. This tiny little tree here, and then a little banner, a wreath, a bow, and then we have the caravan dies. And I've just used the caravan dies for today, and I'll do a little bit more with this tomorrow. So what I thought I would do is just create a sweet little scene with the caravan. So what I've done is I've cut the caravan pieces out in smoky slate and real red, and these are some of the components, because there is also a little scallop to make a little curtain in there. So these pieces, if I just show you here, obviously can be put on top of the caravan. So you can do the caravan all in one colour, just in plain white for example, but you can add this detail top and bottom, and then I can reverse these ones round and create two caravans from that. So one thing I am going to do is I'm going to do this one here, so it's silver with highlights of red. Obviously you could leave that one off and just have a red base, or have a different colour. You can have a black roof, a white roof, whatever you want to do. And we also have this circle for the door cut out. Now we're actually going to use that for something. And what I want to do is I want to colour this tyre black, as if it is a tyre. And I have a basic black pen here. So I hope you're well, Brenda. I had a great class this afternoon. I don't know whether you've had an opportunity to have a go with your class in the box yet, but we had a really good class this afternoon. So I can just colour in this tyre with my black pen, like so, so that when I put this piece on top, it looks like, you know, you've got a black tyre and an inside. Now, if you weren't very accurate on your colouring in, what you could do is just colour the whole thing and then use this little circle piece that's cut out and pop that on top, so that you create a proper tyre shape again. So that's perfect if you're not very accurate with your colouring. Just colour straight the way over and then add the this little piece back over. In fact, I think I'm going to do that anyway, just to show you. There is a little ridge, so it does make it easier to cover it in. But I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue on there and then pop it on top. And I'm doing that now because I'm going to place this on top, and obviously you wouldn't want that like so, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to grab a glue, hopefully find one of the new ones. Just going to put a little bit of glue on my paper here, like that. And I've got a tiny little scrap that I'm going to pick it up with and put it on the back of here, so it has got a little sort of edge to it. Okay, so I'm going to pop that back on here to cover it up. Now, if you're accurate in your colouring, you don't need to do that element. Okay, And what you can do is colour this piece in. What I might do is do it slightly darker. Oh, and break the pen. Let's just put that back. Oh, it doesn't want to come out today. So if that happens, you just want to put your nail on top of the ridge to hold it in place while you take the lid off. So I'm just using dark smoky slate to colour this in a different colour, like so. So hi and welcome to anybody who's joined us. Oh, bless you, Brenda, that's fine. There's no hurries there, everything will be there. I expect you've been busy because I know you had a birthday, so happy birthday to you for last week. Okay, so just going to put some glue on this piece here. So this is the base, like so. So just taking time to line it up, like so. And then again I've got the roof piece. Let's just use a bit of this glue on here. A little bit in the middle. And pop this on here. So you can make lots of different coloured caravans just by using the dies to cut different colours and then mix and match. There we go. Smooth that a little bit. Okay, pop it on there so you can see it, like that. And I did have the idea of putting a bit of window sheet behind this to make it look like a real window. So let me grab that. Find this. That's the only problem with window sheets, it's really difficult to see. There it is. No, that's vellum. Actually, vellum would do as well, but a little bit of window sheet I think would look nice. Make it look slightly more authentic. So what I'm just going to do is cut a small piece, like so. There we go. And fix that to the back, like so. And then you could add, just about made it big enough, the skin of my teeth. You could add some patterned paper behind for curtains. There is a small die that cuts a little scallop edge, so you could have some pretty little curtains on there if you wished. The other thing you could do is cut a little piece of white and apply a little bit of blue to make so you could sort of see it was a window. So let's just pop this window piece in. I think what I'm going to do is add some of that across the top and the bottom and in the middle, just to hold it in place, and pop that on there. I was just cutting it. I didn't give myself much room to play with, did I? Okay, there we go. So there's our caravan with our window. Like so. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just build a scene. So I've got a piece of basic white card. And I've taken a piece of that lovely sun prints paper, and I know I'm going to turn it over and use this side because I just like this sort of soft sky look about it, and pop that down. And I haven't decided if I will do this portrait or landscape yet. So just layering that in. So this will measure 10 centimeters by 14.35, and then I'm going to have my layer here. Actually, I'm going to make this layer slightly smaller so that you can see more of that background, and it's a little bit less colouring to do, so I'm going to take 0.5 centimetre off that piece. So this will measure 9 by 13.35. So there, we've just got a bigger area around it. And then let's just see. So I'm going to add some grass and some trees. So the question is, I think, unless I have a mountain scene behind it, I think this is going to look better this way here, like so. So let's just take this, and I'll use my blending brush, which has probably got plenty of blue on it. So I'm going to use this for my sky. And this is one of the benefits of not cleaning your blending brushes in between, is that they're ready to go. Okay. So, like that. And I've just done it fairly lightly, so it looks like a little bit of cloud. Hi Tracy, thanks for joining us. I'm just having a play with this set of dies before they're no longer available. I might get, I tell you what, I wonder if a little bit of vellum would look nice behind that. So I don't really want to obliterate it all together. So let's just cut this piece. Now what you could do is cut, put this little piece on the vellum, so you cut out that little section. But I'm just going to do that and put it behind. So when it's on here, it looks like, and you could do the same with this window as well if you want to, but I'm going to leave that one open. And I might have enough glue on here to hold it. No, not quite. Let's put a little bit on that sheet. I'm not really worrying which way around that wording is. Let me put it up to that, so hopefully you can see that. Like so. Okay, so there's our caravan, and let's add some detail here. So I'm just going to do some greenery on the bottom. So again, just using my blending brush, which has got some green. looks like it was probably pear pizzazz. There we go. Okay. Right, let's stamp some detail. So I've got this, I was thinking really some grass and stuff like that across the bottom. Because I didn't really want any fir trees in the background. So let's just see. I've got this one here, which could be the sort of gravel on the campsite. So let's stamp that in crumb cake or something similar. Oh, that's grey granite. So I hope everybody's had a good day and a good bank holiday as well. So just adding this. This is from Oceanfront, and it's a great one for ground. So just dotting that along there a little bit. Go. Let's see how this is looking. Excellent. So I could have a banner, or from the stamp set I could stamp the post and the lights. Let's see if the lights would reach across. If it worked that way, it would have been perfect. But I just think the post there is going to be a little bit close. They might work with the trees, for example. Let us grab something for the background. I don't really want to use Christmas trees, so let me see what I have. Mountain Air would certainly do it. Beauty of Friendship would also do it. This one here. So I think I'm going to use this one, or have this a little bit further over, and this one here on the left. That's what I'm going to do. So I know quite a few people who have caravans, so this would be a good card for them. They were off on their travels. Let's see. This is crumb cake. Yeah, that works. It could be greener, I suppose, couldn't it? Okay, let's pop that out of the way, and I want this to go off slightly. There we go. So I've got that on the edge. Could put a little one here like a bush. Why not? Okay, so that's our tree. Let's add some detail to that tree. So we've got two here, one that's got two lots of highlights and one that's got more. So I'm just going to pick the more detailed one to pop onto there, and I might use the other one for the bush, then they'll look different, won't they? So let's grab a green. Let's try Old Olive. And I'm just going to stamp it on here so we can see. Hopefully that's still in your line of view. Yeah, so I'll show you when I bring this up to the camera. It's got this sort of two-tone colouring, which is great. There we go. I'll bring that up to the screen. Hopefully you can see that. And then let's use it. No, I'm going to use the other stamp here, and then it will look quite a bit different. I'm going to try the same colour. Oh yes. Not crumb cake though. I'm going to try Old Olive. Dear, it's been a long day. Yeah. So I'm just going to pop this one down here. And I'm just stamping it multiple times to fill it in, like so. So I've got my big tree here, and then I've got a little bush here on the right hand side. It's always fun making scenes. I haven't done it for ages. So I can add this to my Stamp a Scene playlist that I have. There we go. And let's add a bit more green here. Like so. There we are. Okay, let's see how we're doing. We're popping our... So you can see now, well actually you can hardly see. I really want to see that vellum behind it, so I'm going to make it a little bit darker. So just having put it on, I want you to be able to see it really. That's better. Okay, so we've got that, we've got that. We need a little sentiment going across there, and I really would like some birds as well. So let us see what sentiment we might add. And I'm also going to use this little grass here as well. Let's take that one off there. I haven't quite unpacked after card class this afternoon. So just to add a little bit more interest. And in fact it can go behind the caravan. There we go. See what that looks like. Okay, and I think I might even just stamp straight onto there. So let's have a quick look for a bold sentiment to pop in there. So I've got my go-to greeting, so I think a happy birthday would work really nicely across there for somebody who enjoys caravanning. Would make a nice little happy birthday card. Let's swap this over, pop that on, and we're done. I'm going to add my caravan. Not quite sure whether to pop them up. I think I will. It'll make it look more 3D, won't it? So I've got happy birthday there. Let's grab early espresso. Yes. That's in my coffee and card bag, ready for tomorrow. Right, let's have a look and see. Yep. Let's just not cover the edges though, like I've just done. Oh, what I thought it was. Sorry. Looking for my chamois. Okay, let's do that again without getting quite so carried away. That's better. Okay, so let's pop this up here on the right hand side. There we go. And then our caravan can go in there somewhere. So let's pop some dimensionals on the back. Doesn't look very pretty on the back, but that really doesn't matter. But just be careful not to get my dimensionals behind where the window is, because you don't want those showing through. So I'm going to put one there, one there, and one between those two. I think that will be enough. There we go. Hope you can see that okay. Hope you think it looks alright. And I'm just going to pop this onto the layer here. Like so. And I'm just going to use some wet glue on that because I don't want to press down with my tape runner. Tuck that away so I don't drop the card. Just put my finger in it instead. Okay, make sure that's opening the right way. And pop that on. Just turn it over on a clean part of my paper. And there we go. There's our finished card. I think that's really sweet. I'm really pleased with that. So I literally cut out the caravan at 5 minutes to 7 just before I was about to go live. Then had to sort out the water rushing where it shouldn't have been. But I think that's come out really well. I'm really pleased with that. So that'll give me more ideas to play with. And the dies themselves, as I say, are free with a qualifying order between now and the end of tomorrow. And as I say, you get all of these. So you get the trees that match the trees, but you could use them in their own right. You really don't have to have the stamp set to work with it. You've got the posts. You have got this, which is the fairy lights or the lantern, but to be honest, you could just cut that out of white and then draw in the line and then colour in the lights if you wish. And then you've got all of these other elements as well. You've got the little dog, you've got the little sign, and there's 1, 2, 3 steps here. I wonder if that is designed to be the steps down from the caravan. I'm going to have a look, see if there's any clues. Let me see if I can see them anywhere else. No. Oh, no. So they're not the steps from the caravan. They are the trunks for the trees. But I think they could be steps from the caravan. A little step there. Maybe they're too narrow. Let's have a look and see. So there are 3, but all on one die. I think you can make that into a little step. There you go. But they are designed to be trunks for the 3 sizes of trees. Hey ho. So there we go. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you like that little bit of fun. I hope you like the card. Just something a little bit different. So I will be back tomorrow, Wednesday. Thanks, Scylla. Oh, and thanks for coming this afternoon, Scylla. It was lovely to see you. And I will be back plumbing dependent at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning with some more celebration items for your last opportunity to grab them. Thank you so much, everyone. Do take care. Enjoy your evening, morning, afternoon, depending on when you're watching and where you're watching from, whether you're watching live or on replay. I appreciate your support. Do take care. Hope you can keep crafting. Look forward to crafting with you again real soon. Bye for now.